The daily deal tonight is a stunning two-piece set that encapsulates the heyday of the American silver dollar. It is the Morgan and Peace dollar two-piece set in beautiful uncirculated condition. This stunning collection is item number 905-1258. 905-1258. And in the set you will receive one 1921 Philadelphia Mint Morgan dollar and one 1922 Philadelphia Mint Peace dollar in beautiful, uncirculated condition at over 100 years old. This two-piece set is just $99.95 while our limited supplies last, a price that has us more than $162 less than our nearest competition. You can call in at 1-866-518-5933, or you can head to our website, abccoins.com. Head up to the search bar and put 905-1258 to grab a stunning silver dollar deal that is sure to be one of our best values all night.
That coin on the left there, that's the Morgan silver dollar, one of the two of the most popular silver dollars in United States history. This is the reverse side. You'll notice there's no mint mark on the bottom. This is the Philadelphia Mint issue, and the Peace dollar followed the Morgan silver dollar program. So the 1921 Morgan is the last year of issue for the Morgan. 1921 started the Peace dollar. It was high relief. We'll get into that shortly, but this one here is a 1922, first full year of issue, also a Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark on the reverse, both in stunning uncirculated condition. That is a combo price. $99.95 gets you them both, so you're under $50 a coin for the two-piece set.
Now, with our competition, you heard me reference that our two-piece set is more than $162 less. That's because with our competition, the 1921 Philadelphia Mint Morgan dollar by itself in uncirculated would cost you over $136. The Peace dollar by itself is over $126, which means this two-piece set is over $260 with our competitors. We are more than $160 less. In fact, our value is so good tonight, you could buy two sets from us. That's 4 stunning uncirculated silver dollars and still save over $60 versus our nearest competition. The Morgan dollar was struck from 1878 until 1921 when they transitioned to the Peace dollar, though it was a production rollout that didn't quite go as planned for the U.S. Mint.
The first year of issue, they were high relief. They did not stack well. These were produced towards the end of the year, and they had a lot of issues with the coins. They retooled the die, and they brought out the first full year of production in 1922. And they were much better, of course. Everybody loves the high relief, though. I'm nothing against the high relief, but of 1921. But this one here is the first full year of issue. And although we don't recommend stacking them, it would stack perfectly.
Yes, it would. And in 1921, the problem was, despite the government having plenty of time to get a design in and get it approved, they actually didn't even come to a design consensus until the end of August that year. As a result, once dies were finally made, they only struck the 1921 piece for about 11 days. That is incredible. As a result, the 1922 is considered by many to be the true beginning of the Peace dollar series due to the fact that the 1921s, when they could be found, the U.S. Mint destroyed them because they did not want a variety piece out there because they didn't like admitting they had made a mistake. And when it came to the tail feathers on that coin, they certainly did. Now, the Morgan silver dollar and the Peace dollar have recently had a resurgence in their popularity because the U.S. Mint, for the 100th anniversary of the transition from the Morgan to the Peace dollar in 1921, released for the first time in over 100 years a Morgan and a Peace dollar. As a result, these coins have become more sought after than ever because when it comes to collecting, firsts and lasts are always important. And the 1921 Philadelphia Mint Morgan dollar was the final Morgan dollar struck in the series at the Philadelphia Mint until 100 years later, we would be blessed with this iconic coin one more time.
How about this? That 100-year celebration issue for the Morgan and the Peace, they sell for hundreds of dollars each. These are the true originals issued 100+ years ago, 102 years ago, 101 years ago. If you do the math exactly, over 100 years old on each one of these. They're the true originals, and they're under $50 each. That new release of 2021 that honored the celebration of the last and the first, hundreds of dollars per piece. These are the vintage originals. Who knows who had these from the year 1921? from the year 1922, stored so perfectly that they are in this beautiful uncirculated condition, over 100 years old, over 100 years later, and at this incredible price. Here's another thing. Our competition, they sell 1-ounce silver rounds for $60 plus per piece, and these are under 50 in their original, beautiful 90% silver dollars.
Now, this 2-coin set is the perfect example of a Wild West silver dollar collection. Now, while many will consider the Morgan dollar to be the true coin of the American Wild West, many experts have actually pointed out in recent years that it was in fact the peace dollar that was the true silver dollar that we saw taken out of banks or from train cars. And that's because the vast majority of Morgan silver dollars at the time were heavily used in everyday commerce. They were not being stacked up in the banks. That was predominantly what happened with the peace dollar, because once the 1918 Pittman Act was passed, a lot of these silver dollars were melted down for their silver content. As a result, finding true uncirculated pieces 100 years later is almost impossible, which is why this 2-piece set with our competition costs over $260. We are more than $160 less for a stunning 2-piece set, a 1921 Philadelphia Mint Morgan dollar and a 1922 Philadelphia Mint Peace dollar in beautiful, uncirculated condition at over 100 years old.
I love these coins, and the opportunity to own these vintage originals is just a great, great time to buy in. Silver, especially in general, is going up, bouncing up over the last few weeks.
Astronomically, yeah.
Yeah, and tonight under $50 a piece for these original uncirculated silver dollars from 1921 and 1922. Again, Alex just referenced the Morgan dollar program was largely affected by the Pittman Act, the peace dollar program largely affected by the Manhattan Project of World War II. Many, many coins were melted, and to be able to acquire uncirculated issues after that melting issue, and even in the 80s when silver was up high to $50 an ounce, and people were melting coins left and right, and silverware even. We have a great opportunity today to join in on vintage coins, uncirculated condition, saving over $160 off our competition. At this point, folks, phones are very, very busy. Thank you for joining us on this one. You're going to love these coins. We are going to put a 30-second clock up, and while we count down these last few combos we have, let's just take a look and talk about it for a few seconds more.
Now, this 2-piece set encapsulates almost 60 years of silver dollar dominance, both in the world and in America. These 2 coins were the workhorses of everyday economies, and as a result, very few of them have survived today in true uncirculated condition, especially once you take into account just how many were melted down. At $99.95, we are less than $50 per coin and more than $160 less than our nearest competition. Call in now and grab yours before they're gone.
And that is why, folks, they call it, and we call it, the Daily Deal.